Hey guys, it's Caitlin for Caitlin and Jazz Books, and today I'm doing a kind of different video. Move back. I'm doing what I saw at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, which I go to every year because my family lives up there, so I go to visit them at the time of the festival so I can see them and also watch some stuff at the festival. And as you guys probably know, I'm very into like theatre and all that jazz, so I just thought I would share with you what I saw. I was only up for 4 days, so I saw quite a lot for just being up for 4 days, let me tell you that. I've got all my tickets here. I went to see 6 things and I'll go through them in order. First of all, this is just a Fringe booklet. Just thought I'd show it to you. This just has basically everything which is going to be on in the Fringe. It's hard to flick through because the pages are really weird. Basically it has everything. It looks like this on the inside. And then it has like maps as well. And you get one of these. We get it through the post every year. But yeah, this is that. Oh, that doesn't want to work. I'm just gonna go through in like the order of what I saw everything in. So the first thing that I saw was Annie, and this was by Gilded. No, that's the theatre. Does it say who it's by? Do they say who they're by? Give me a minute. Okay, they do say who they're by. Oh, this one just doesn't say who it's by. But this was at the Gilded Balloon at Rose Theatre. Maybe it was by, I don't know who it was by, but that's where it was at. This was good. This was the first thing we saw. This was basically by a theatre company that do a lot around the Fringe time, and they're very good. Obviously it was Annie, so they had a young cast as well as like an older cast, but the young cast were very good because usually young casts get bored on stage and you can see that they get bored. They didn't, and they were good, and they could all sing and they could all act, and it was great. And I would give this like 4 out of 5 stars because Annie's not my favourite storyline, but I enjoyed watching it. So yeah, this was the first thing that we saw. Next thing I saw with my friend, and I've also got like a little leaflet for this. It was probably my least favourite thing, but that was Frigid, a musical worth melting for, by Napier University Drama Society at the Forest Theatre. And this is the poster. It got a bit screwed up in my bag. As you can see, it was basically a Frozen parody. And if anyone has seen a Harry Potter musical, it reminded me a lot of that. I would say I enjoyed it, but it wasn't the best because it was like some of them were trying really hard and then some of them weren't trying at all. So then that made the ones that were trying really hard look like they were trying really hard, like overly hard, and then it made the ones who looked like they weren't trying at all genuinely look like they were just sort of standing there, if you get what I mean by that. But like the storyline was good, so I did enjoy it, so it like wasn't a total bust, so I'd give it like 2 stars. That was the next thing. Second thing I saw was probably one of my favourites, and this was The Best of the West End by American Performing Arts International at the Amphitheatre, and this was very good. Basically it was just sort of like a medley of lots of different like West End songs. So they had Book of Mormon, Les Mis, let's see if I remember any, Spamalot, Annie, Secret Garden, stuff like that. Basically it was stuff like that, and it was like these 6 Americans and they just like sang the songs, and it was like an hour and a half, and I really enjoyed it. And yeah, it was really good. I'd give this like 5 stars. This was probably one of my favourites, and it was really weird because when we came out, all of the like singers were like lined up ready to talk to us, and I was like, oh, this is nice. Come to Britain, they're not that polite, they just sort of leave. However, Americans come out to say hi. But yeah, I enjoyed this a lot. The next thing I saw, I've also got a poster for. So that was Made in Dagenham, the musical by Norfolk, MYMT, at Paradise in Augustine's Sanctuary, wherever the hell that is. And this is the poster for it. Basically, this was like one of those like rights for women, like music things like that sort of thing, based in UK at Dagenham, and they were basically trying to get, what were they trying to get? Equal pay for women. That was it. It was very good. They just didn't have mics, so sometimes it was hard to hear them, but I would give this like 3.5 stars just because you couldn't really hear them at some time, but they're all good actors and they could all sing very well. And it was a really good storyline. So I mean, yeah, this was what I saw next. Last day when I saw stuff with my mum, we saw 2 things and I picked these 2 things out and they were both very good. So the first thing that I saw with my mum on the last day was A Midsummer's Night Dream by Z Theatre Company at Venue 45, which was very, very, very good. It was very funny. Obviously, like A Midsummer's Night Dream has a lot of, you can do a lot with it. You can really interpret it how you want to interpret it, and they did. They turned it into sort of like a festival sort of vibe, but not like the Fringe festival, like Leeds Festival or Coachella. Let's go with Coachella because you know what Coachella is. But it was sort of like that sort of vibe. It was very good. They could all act. It was funny because obviously you have like the little theatre bit at the end of it. That was hilarious. Really enjoyed it. I'd give this 4 stars out of 5. The thing that I saw was very weird but very wonderful, and that was Medea on Media by Seon Gabuk Dong Bidul Ki, Korean company. I tried at Chambers Street, and basically I did Medea by Euripides, but we did the Ben Power version for my drama GCSE. So we looked to see if it was on, and they did have a Medea on, but that wasn't whilst we were there. But they had Medea on Media, which was basically exploring her revenge, and they did it in a really weird way, in the way that they took like popular media platforms like video games and the Jeremy Kyle show, and they did like the scenes of Medea, but put into those situations. Yeah, it was really weird, and it was all in Korean, so there were subtitles as well. It was really weird, but it was really good, and I would give this 4 stars. It was, honestly, it was like they didn't care that it was weird, they didn't care that what they were doing was weird, they were just going for it, and I was loving life. I was like, honestly, I want to be you right now. Yeah, these are what I saw at the Fringe Festival 2017. Let me know if you want me to do another one of these next year, because I'm going next year as well. And let me know if you went, and if you did go, what did you see? And did you enjoy what you saw? So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment and subscribe if you want to, and someone will see you next time. Bye guys!